Alright, so it's been about like 2 months since I last posted on YouTube, and I don't know, I feel like this always happens with me. It is what it is. I'll just upload when I feel the need to upload. There's no pressure on my end. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy making these videos. I am cutting and I want to share you guys what exactly I'm doing to get there. And it kind of randomly just came out of nowhere. I feel like I need to do this for myself, and overall, like, I want to be happy with how I look. And look at the schedule for the remainder of the year. I'll be doing a lot more traveling, so personally, I'm gonna have more fun if I look and feel good with my body. So that's why I decided to lean down a bit. And now I know a lot of people are like, oh, you need to gain size and you need to do this. You get so many people telling you what to do, and at the end of the day, you gotta do what works for you and what makes you happy. So that's what I'm doing what makes me happy, what works for me, and which is cutting. As far as how far I'm gonna take it, I'm not too sure, but like I said, it's only been 3.5 weeks into the cut, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'll throw up a physique update right now. You're seeing that my shoulders look pretty defined, and with me personally, my shoulders tend to lean out first, and then the very last thing to lean out is my midsection, which is, you know, the stubborn belly fat that everyone struggles with. So that's one of the things that I struggle with too. Really, it's just more about feeling comfortable, and right now, how things are looking with my physique, I'm pretty happy with the transformation so far. Now let's get into the details of what exactly my macros are. And for the whole 3 weeks, I kind of was in my head and kind of guesstimating where my macros were. So I never inputted my food in my app, but since I've done it multiple times, I felt comfortable that, you know, I'm a pretty boring guy. I eat the same foods like every day, so it wasn't too hard for me to get an idea that I was in a caloric deficit. Going forward, I will be tracking, and here are my starting macros. We're looking at 200 and just 240 carbs, 55 fat, and 200 protein. And as far as cardio, the protocol will be 5 days a week, and we're looking at 30 minutes of lifts. Now, a lot of people are thinking that's a lot of cardio right off the bat, but for me personally, I enjoy it, and it's nothing where I'm like being forced to do it. Right now, I'm doing everything myself. I'm doing my own macros and doing my own cardio, and I feel like once I reached like a plateau, I guess, or reached a wall, then of course that's when I'm gonna get Pat to kind of review things and take over from there, depending where I want to take things. So where exactly do I want to take things? And people are asking if I'm planning to compete, and as of right now, I have no desire to step on stage this year. But that's a hard one, because like I really enjoy going to the bodybuilding shows, and every time I go, I just get so inspired to like, I want to hit the stage and everything. For me right now, I feel like, I don't know. I guess we'll see. It could change, I don't know. But I'm not thinking about it right now. Let's just keep it like that. So one thing I asked on my Instagram was if anyone had any questions about my cut or anything like that. So I had a couple here. So what are your maintenance macros, and how long? I can't remember. What are your maintenance macros and how low do you go? So for maintenance macros, that's a good question. Ballpark area, probably 265 carbs, 65 fat, and 200 protein, I'd say. And as far as how low do I go, it really depends. It really depends if I'm competing or not. So for this cut, I'm not too sure if I'm gonna go below 100 carbs, because that's pretty extreme for like I'm just gonna put this here. Sorry. For this cut, I'm gonna suspect I won't go anything below 160 carbs. So for that factor, and things are probably gonna stay pretty decent with the fat, like 40 fat, and protein's always gonna be the same. That's the answer to that question. Got another one here. How much time do you give yourself to cut for a comp? Now, this one's very dependent on your goals and where you are with your physique, because everyone's different. So looking back at my very first competition prep, which didn't fall through, I gave myself a lot of time because I was really new. And I had to give myself that time because I knew mistakes were gonna happen. I knew it'd be an adjustment. I knew not everything was gonna be perfect. So allowing myself to have the extra time really allowed room for error. and for a prep, right? I think my first one was like 25, 26. No, it was 25 weeks. No, it was 25 or 26 weeks. So it was like 6 months. That's how long I prepped for. That doesn't mean that I was like going balls to the wall and I was like killing myself for those weeks. It was a slow adjustment. Made small, minor adjustments throughout the months, and there was times where my macros didn't even change for like 2 whole months, but yet I was making progress, right? And yeah, so it really depends on you, your goals, where your physique's at, and everything. And that's where the bullshit comes into play, where, you know, oh, everyone's doing 12-week cuts before competitions and it's like a standard, but everyone's different. And it just doesn't make sense to why everyone would do that, since, yeah, it just doesn't make sense. If you're new, I really suggest you give yourself as much time as you can, especially if you're new to tracking macros or counting your calories, or if this is a new sport for you. That answers that question. Shoot me a message here on YouTube or send me a DM through Instagram. I'm an open book. I will swear, like, I genuinely just want to help anyone and everyone, so feel free to message me anytime and send me an email or anything like that. So that's the end of this video. I feel like the next video is going to be a full day of eating. If you guys are, you know, want to see what I eat exactly, I'll do a full day of eating for my next video. Shouldn't be too fancy or anything like that, just being straight up with you guys. Like, this is what I'm eating, like nothing crazy. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Good to be back here. Good to be doing my thing. Good to, I don't know, I'm just vibing. Everything's just going really well right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.